And good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. I'm gonna get myself on. There we go. Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. I just want to make sure everything is all good. Alright, so I think, yeah, here we go. Seems a little bit better. Probably put this up a little bit. Alright. Good afternoon, everybody. Yeah, so it's a nice, wonderful, well, it's 12. Should I put this down a little bit? It's 12, what's that, 12:19 where I am right now. Doing the freight today. And yeah, hopefully we have a good flight going into Copenhagen. Now, most people obviously always on the passenger version, but I was like, you know what, I haven't really been in the freight version, so I was like, okay, well, I'll get into the freight version. So yeah, sort of inspired me and said, you know what, I'll actually try and get into that. Just now, oh yeah, I was just checking something here. I don't know, for some reason it just keeps telling me something different. Oh, I'm saying something is telling me something about a match. But yeah, I actually put up a poll as well, so we can hopefully discuss this together. What does it really need more of? For example, what is textures and stuff like that? Like, I know they've been doing a few tweaks here and there. Let me put up the sounds a little bit. Alright. There we go. Put the sounds up a little bit. Yeah. I know the texturing is probably... I would say it's good. Obviously, it's me. My settings are pretty much a bit down. So, might not look as wonderful right now, but... I mean, the plane still looks pretty nice. And they've done so much with it already. Just wanted to know what you guys think. Yeah, so today's just gonna be a normal stream. Yeah, so I was like, do you think the 777v2 needs, or what do you think the 777v2 needs more work on? That is VNAV, sounds, textures. For me, I know they've been trying to fix the VNAV. I don't mind the sounds. The textures need a little bit of work. But I would say, yeah, the VNAV for sure. Like, you want to play not always stable. And I think it's getting there. I think it's getting there. Alright, so yeah, I'm just going to spend a couple more minutes here. I'm just actually trying to, let me get on to Flightsim. I didn't actually want to do Flightsim, but it seems like I would do it. Okay, so let me just put that. Alright. Yeah, so first and foremost, what I should have done as well is I should have at least send the Simbrief flight plan out as well. So I'm doing that in the background here, so I can at least be able to put it up on screen. Just give me a second. Right, here we go with 1, 2. Okay, so do I need any of these? Actually, I don't think I need any of these. And I think that's about it, really, is it? Yeah, I think that's about everything here. Alright. So yeah, I just have the route plan in. So yeah, hopefully you guys will let me know what you guys think is best. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna put up something here. And let me see. Screen, where's the other screen? I just wanted to put up, I was gonna put up the Volanta, but I will put up Volanta another time. But today we're just talking a little bit about the aircraft, and I'm actually using as well I'm actually using the AutoOrtho. So hopefully the AutoOrtho, and I'm actually using VisualXP. So if I show you guys here, VisualXP, oh, you have to actually drag it from here. So yeah, this is some of the stuff. Now, this is the ultimate pack, or the ultimate one, but the thing is, it hasn't been updated since like 2023. Now, the developer literally just went off radar. Nobody's really known. Last time it was like September 2023. Nobody knows what's going on with it. But this basically changed your atmospherics. So I could change this to different colors. So hopefully you guys can see all of that. You guys can see the colors are changing. Yeah. My favorite is 6, but yeah. And you can, even the sun as well. Just now. 6 slightly, and they have 7 as well. Yeah, so it just changes the atmospherics, but remember, like I said, this is not updated for the latest sim, so they will have some tweaks, some stuff which I actually had to do. For example, the water, which they said to do as well, or some people said in the community, like the deep water, like because they're giving some issues with the deep water. So put that down. Yeah, but I'm using clouds 1. I kept the weather off, so this is off. What else? Scenery. Oh yeah, the scenery lights. So the airport lights and everything with the environment lights and stuff, I put it on auto, obviously. If you want to put fog lights to make it a little bit more volumetric, I chose not to do that because it takes up a lot of frames. But the atmospherics for me is the most important part, which I put auto, so at least it would use the settings that it has based on the sun and all of that sort of thing, the ozone, the scatter, and dynamically adjusted itself. So normally I keep this on 6 or 5, depends. But I think like my favorite seems like 5, since it seems a bit natural. 5 or 6. But I will change it along the way, depends on how it goes. So yeah, so that was about that. Yeah, so we'll try and get into this sim, and then yeah, and get things going. So let me try, and first and foremost, let me show you guys AutoOrtho, since I have the AutoOrtho running, and also the scenery is actually from Flightsim.to, sorry, not Flightsim, the forum. So this is a freeware developer mod, but you could see the AutoOrtho. This, all of this here is AutoOrtho. When you get a little bit higher up, you would see a little bit better. So let's just go up a little bit more. Let's go all the way up, unless we could see. So all of this is AutoOrtho, and I could change the water display here. So let me go back to my VisualXP, and if I want to change the water, you see how it changed here. So if you think 3 is good, more natural, or if you want to just put it off, you can put it off. I did put it down, so at least it does look a little bit more natural. X-plane, yeah, but I normally leave it on 1 anyway for the water, just because like I'm not too interested in water anyway, more like the scenery. Yeah, so that's about that. So I'm gonna get into the aircraft, and we're gonna try and get things off and running. Yeah, so yeah, all right. There we go. We're inside now. All right. Okay, so let me see. We're just gonna get things off and running as quickly as possible. This aircraft is not all I had to configure it, literally. You you press this, just now just put sounds up a little bit if it's not interior. Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. There you go. External power. Put all of these. Window heats. All right. These are for the cabin utility, but we're in the freight version today. So let's put. I mean, they'll still have some people inside the aircraft anyway. Yeah. So I already filed the flight plan and stuff like that. So just gotta just wait for everything to load. And I do believe I have it in documents. I did set it up. So if I go in documents, we should see it in PDF. And here it is. Right. So here it is. So it's 2210. Okay. It's actually GC or German cargo. 2210. And it's B77F. Right. 772 or the F. Alright, so it's Lufthansa. Basically, it's Lufthansa cargo. Okay. So we're connected. So I'm just waiting for when all the screens come on and we can start to do our thing. It's gonna be a very short flight time. Yeah, so it's just 1 hour and like 10 minutes. Okay. Actually, if I show down here, this is actually 52, but in total, when you add taxi and stuff, it's like 1 hour. Cost index, ooh, going very, very fast. And you could basically put in all the weights and everything automatically. Alright, so it comes on. Alright, so FMC. There we go here. Select. Okay, now update all the dates, which I forgot to completely update. And we're EDDG. Now I think I'm on VATSIM now. Alright, so the models are just loading in slowly. Alright. Alright, and all the models are loaded in. EDDG. Let me just put it. EDDG went into EKCH, sorry. Just Copenhagen. Alright. And I do have a company route. So I'm gonna put this and then EKCH, and I believe it's 01. I think. Nope. EKCH, unless that's just how they have it. Let me see. Did I actually put it? Let me just verify. I'm pretty sure I did. And SimBrief. Okay, blah 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 blah. And CH 01. It's supposed to be 01. So something is either rejected. C log. Alright, well, not sure. If anything, we'll just have to do it manually. That's fine. Alright, so yeah, this is the updated one. So I 2.063. So they could have something possibly going on with it, but that's fine. But anyways, let's get to the aircraft, and it's some things I actually did end up finding out or actually learning about as well, which I mean I didn't know partially of it. So you could just do the simplified loading and basically just from simplified here, or fill from SimBrief. But first and foremost, I think you do have to put your SimBrief stuff, I believe. I think it's external if I remember. Up here it says Hoppy, VATSIM, correct. Hoppy, correct. We already said all of that. And I believe you do have to put your call sign, which I think it's C, if I can remember, CBF2210, I believe. Connect to ACARS, if I can remember. Or is it this one and then you press get data from SimBrief? That's right. I mean, that's just my name anyway. All right, here we go. Okay, and then you could get the briefing stuff, everything here, if you want to get it from SimBrief. All right, the fuel, all this stuff, to give you all the information here. So you could basically, I believe, come to simplified and fill from SimBrief, and then press load plane. So aircraft is now loaded, so I don't have to go through all of this thing, which now the plane is literally loaded. Right, so that's how you simplify it. Yeah, so the only difference is that you actually have to go between screens. So for example, you let's say go to weight summary and you have to actually put it in. So for example, 0 fuel weight 145.8, so 145.8. so all the cargo's on, and I remember it was 168, I believe, for the cost index. And we have to get the reserves, which when we go back to the load sheet, go back to external, sorry, not here, back to documents, and then you'd see over here. So we have a final reserves 8.9, and we're going to flight level of 410. Right, 410 8.9. Okay, so here we go, 8.9 and then 410. Here we go. So everything else is pretty much set here. All we need now is, if I remember, is the actual route, because this was giving us some problem. So actually, let me see if I verify it again, because I did this SimBrief stuff, if it would actually now work. EKCH01. Nope, it's still saying the same thing. Yeah, it's still saying the same thing. So something is definitely, unless if it actually wants me to put the number like CBF2210, and then does it work now if I do that? EKCH, nope, it still doesn't work that way. 01, and it still doesn't work that way, so that's fine. Just have to manually do it. Okay, so let's just put departure. We just have to manually do it, which I'm actually going to open up my Habitat just to run through things a little bit faster. Let's get back to where my aircraft is. I have my stuff here in the docks here, and if I go to, here it is, up here, and let's go down, and here we go, 25 OSN. Okay, 25 OSN 2 Charlie. There we go, route. And then from here we go, from OSN we go to UMVIS, connect, is T483, just confirm, did I put the right thing? T463. And then the next one is NIE. Yeah, I didn't really actually wanted to do all of that, but I actually have to do it because things didn't properly sync. 850. All right. 850. I'm going to ESTAD. ESTAD and then L23. Going into HAM, which is Hamburg VR. Alright, so this will be passing over Hamburg. and then P605, and I believe I do have the Berlin and all that stuff, so we're supposed to at least be able to see if it's clear. Some of the landmarks. Oh, wrong place. Keske and Z711. All right, here we go. Now, Monk, M-O-N-A-K, Monarch. There we go. I will press activate. Since we verified the route, okay, and then put the arrival, which is 04 left, it says, via Monk, Monarch 3 Alpha. Well, it's changed now because of the update. So I'll get back into all of this stuff. Alright, so yeah. Here we go. So let me see. If I could have put on screen, actually not if I should have, but nah, I don't want to worry about it too much. Alright. Yeah, we don't want to worry about it too much. Okay. So basically, we're gonna put the IRSs and stuff, which will load everything up. As soon as everything is loaded by then, which I expect it to be, we'll get things off and running. So let's just say passengers on, because we already have fuel and everything on board. Cargo is on board. All we have to do now is just wait for the IRSs, which, let's go back. All right, 40 position. There we go. All right. So one of the things is sometimes like you actually have to contact the person, all these sort of things. There we go. I'm just saying hello. Okay, so now that you connect to them, you could do literally whatever you want. So London, it seems like London is online. Send. ETC. Yeah, London controls, but EDDL. I'm at EDDG. So, yeah. Alright. So can't really do anything else other right now. We're already fine. We have, let's say, routes and everything. We'll just wait for the IRSs, which will be aligned in, what is it, 6 minutes, and then we'll get out of there. So during this time, I'll just actually get the weather. Let's get EDDG, and let me see. So it's pretty much good. Few clouds, 36, which are 20, QNH 1009. Alright, so as you guys can see, temperature 20 here, and we just have to put 1009. 1009, just confirm 1009 on the other side. Actually, nope. So it didn't actually do it, so I have to actually change that. 1009, here we go. Yep. Such a nice plane, isn't it? Let's be honest, like, it's really, really nice plane. And if you guys wanted to vote, do feel free to vote, man. I just want to hear you guys' thoughts. I want to hear you guys' thoughts on this plane, man. Yeah. So I'm just waiting on everything to just load up, and once it loads, we'll be getting things off and running, pretty much. Okay, so let's just pretty much get, let me see, oxygen. Okay, so the heading, we have to wait till the IRS aligns. Oh, I said 6. Probably meant the other one. In the meantime, well, since we have some time here now, I can play around like this. Look at this. German cargo. Oh, what they call? Yeah, German cargo. So give me a second here. Give me a quick second. I'm just loaded in the aircraft as well, like the fleet and stuff like that. So they put the wrong. I was wondering if I put the wrong one. I put the wrong one. I hope I didn't put the wrong one. Okay, so it seemed like I put the wrong one, so just give me a second. Where is it? 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 How come I can't find it? So where is it? Oh. Keeps telling me something about like. Oh. Oh, I see. I think I get it. I get it. I get it. Oh, so that's what they're trying to tell me here. Yeah, I'm just in the background just doing something. I'm just waiting for 6 minutes so I can actually kill all of that. Kill all the time, sorry. Oh, Jesus. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I think I know what happened. Yeah, I definitely know what happened now. It's still using. Okay, I see. Yeah, it's still using it. Okay. Damn. Ugh. Yeah, it's still using it. Oh, because apparently the aircraft I'm in, I think it's still using the. Is it the passenger one? I'm hoping that it didn't use the passenger. Let me see what it says it used. Oh, it's using the passenger version, even if it's a cargo. So basically, they just converted the liveries to a cargo livery, but not actual. The aircraft is a cargo plane. That's basically what's just happened there. Oh shit. Oh. Okay, so I'll have to do it the other way now. Yeah, I didn't actually expect that. So, oh Jesus, that means I have to actually change certain things in the back schedule. So we're killing a bit of time here, but we have enough time anyway. We literally have enough time. We have like 2 more minutes left. Yeah, we have literally 2 more minutes. Oh, let me edit. All right, here we go. There you go. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. All right, there we go. It's a bit sad, but that's the only way because apparently it reading it as that. So unfortunately, I just have to do it that way. Yeah, it's a bit unfortunate, but I have no choice. That's the only way. Okay, there we go. All right, that's fine. And okay, if I come there now, then I'm supposed to get everything all sorted out now. And there we go. Yeah, so it was just written as, even if it's a cargo, right? It's still showing as not a cargo plane, but Yeah, so that's just how it was reading it. Because Flight Factor doesn't have the F version, they only have the ER version and not the F. So that's why I read it like that. So that's fine. So we're back on, like I say, you see, we still have 1 more minute. Still have 1 more minute and then we'll be getting out of here. Oh, yeah, it's just 1 more minute and we'll be getting out of here. What I should do still is I should still open up my Volanta, shouldn't I? Yeah, I'll do it still. I'll open up my Volanta. I didn't actually want to do it, but yeah, I'll do it still. Alright, Volanta's opening. Alright, there we go. So I'll pop the Volanta screen. I'll put the Volanta screen up so at least you guys can see that. Alright, here we just give me a second. Volanta. Oh. There we go. Volanta's on. And then I'll just probably make that screen a little bit smaller. I don't think I want that screen to be so big. Volanta. Alright. There we go. Perfect. So just give me a second. Let me just put the aircraft, which we actually have to do, which is kind of bad, but so for example, this is the call sign. Oop. Oh, yeah, my livers are literally just whacked today, isn't it? It's literally whacked. That's fine. Oh, it's actually, yeah. Here we go. I'm saying, so it's DAALH. Alright, so that's for this. So if I create one, I actually have to create a new one. Registration, here we go. And it's a B77F for German cargo. I'll put it as Lufthansa cargo then. There we go. Jet Lufthansa cargo. Create. There we go. Are you going from EDDG? Here we go. So you guys can see now I'm going to EKCH. Copenhagen. Alright. Perfect. Perfect. So if I add a flight plan, let's add the flight plan here. Alright, here we go. If I save it, so now we have our route. So now you guys can see the route. So we're possibly gonna get at least, it's a bit of turbulence up by Copenhagen, but that's fine. That's really good. So at least we get a bit of something, a bit of energy in this flight. Okay. All right, so we have everything is all sorted out. So we are going to get the APU starting up here so we can get things off and running. Okay. Oh, did something just break off? No idea what just broke off. But anyways, yeah. So that's all of that. We are going to try and close the doors as well so we can get into, if I remember, simulations. If I remember, ground operations. And if you want all of this stuff, I believe you can remove this stuff here. Okay, so if you want, you can move all of this stuff, as you guys can see, if you want to do it that way. Or if I do remember, first of all, make sure the subtitles is off, which it is off. You can actually go to the, I think, if I can remember, is it the loading? No, that's for stuff here. Captain's commands, if I remember. Oh, yeah. Oh, you actually have to do it from down here because I'm on the wrong one. That's cabin. So it's ground. Here we go. Come on. Come on. So we tell them to close all the doors.
Good to hear you, sir. The ground personnel is at your service.
Okay. So all I want to do is I want to close literally all the doors. or remove the equipment. But it might.
Already on it.
Alright, there we go. Okay. There we go. APU. And we are going to put this stuff on. And you see the ground stuff has removed. All ground stuff has removed. All we have to do now, if I remember, is the doors now. You just have to close the doors. Okay.
Yes, sir.
We have the doors. We have to close all the doors now. And if we go, where is it? There we go.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
How can I help you?
Doors again. Close the ACC.
Sure.
And then we'll also close the foot one as well. I mean, that's such a lot of automation. Eh? Doors again. And this one is the last one. Here we go. So we're gonna get the hatch closed. Alright, good. Alright. Flight director's coming on. All this is on. And we are gonna start. We already have the APU. Alright, so I'm just gonna tell ground again. Now basically not ground, the purser and them to close the doors now. Purser. I'm gonna tell them that they have to close, if they can close all the doors, close all the doors. Alright, so that's just how you do it. So they're gonna close all of these doors, you see? Alright. And then next thing you know, you're gonna put all the doors to automatics. Where is it? Doors to auto, here we go. Alright. Okay, there we go, and all the doors are automatics. So all doors closed, everything is all closed, and we are getting ready for everything. All right, so let's get pre-flight checklist. We did check the oxygen test. Heading is 357 QNH10, which is all set. Okay, checklist is complete. So let's get the rest of the stuff. Let's pressurize the hydraulics, which we would definitely be on the ground to do that. All right. And let's pressurize the hydraulics. There we go. And put all of this stuff here, which we are getting ready for the before start procedure. There we go. Check, check, check. Okay. Put wing lights on as well. So we are getting ready for this start. TCAS, it says TCAS is off. Alright, so we have the load sheet. You just get our load sheet. Just have to make sure on the load sheet everything is all good. Okay, that's fine. Let's get back and then let's look at the load sheet again. So right, okay, so we're just making sure everything's all check. Okay, all this is checked. Fine. Alright, so we just have to do the performance now, and we will be getting out of here. I'll probably zoom in. Let me just zoom in here for a little bit into EDDG. There you go. Okay. X-plane. Here we go. I don't know if it thinks that I'm actually with X-plane right now. So should it scan? Okay, it's found that 62 sceneries. Guys probably waiting for me to get out of here. So let me see. Somebody, oh, we have one vote. Somebody voted already, which is really good. Yeah, and I do, like I said, I have AutoOrtho running. Right, so we are trying to get ourselves off and running. There we go. I know it takes me a bit of time sometimes to get off and running, but the thing is, because I have a lot of things doing at the same time, so it's not one of these flights where you just get up and going. So I'm actually showing you guys a lot of the different things. Alright, 36, 38. Yeah, and I think we did say we're going to 410, I believe. I will confirm that as well. Performance, and it's 410. Oh, so we're going all the way up to flight level 410. Alright, sweet. We have no other ATC. Everything is all good. We do have aircrafts around, but that's fine. Okay, we're all good. So now let's just check the performance now. There we go. Copy FMC data and stuff. Try. Anti-ice, not required. Take off. Everything is flying. We can press calculate. So we get flaps 5, 74. Okay. So take off 74. And then flaps 5. Do we have the CG? Oh, we have to actually put the CG. Do we have the CG, which is at... CG is at 32. Okay, CG is 42. Here we go. Alright, check, check, and check. 141. 141 plus 20 was 151. Alright, 151. So we have all of that. Check, check, check. And then we are going to start the pre-flight, the before start procedure. Flag that door is closed and locked. MCP, item override, is all checked. Head in. Okay, takeoff speed, which we just checked as well, is completed. Trims is 0 at the moment here. Make sure everything is all good. Taxi and takeoff briefing, which we said is runway 25, and we're gonna basically go down. Alright, so I checked everything up here. And going from 25 and taking off 25, which is basically we're gonna push back. Oh, sorry, taxi down on Charlie and go all the way down on Alpha and then take off runway 25. Alright, so pretty much everything is all good. So I feel that we're prepared already for the before start checklist, before start procedure. So we are going to start engine number 2. Alright, engine number 2 starting up. Wrong is aware. We have the lights on already, the knobs, the beacon. And we are going to start the engines here. Alright, oil pressure. Alright, 20. Let's hear those engines. Let me see if I can bring up the sounds. It's the same, okay. Is X-plane low? Oh, that's why. There we go. There we go. So, yeah, I don't know. Sometimes the sounds might not sound the best. Bonjour, bonjour. Sorry if I took long to respond there. Bonjour, bonjour. Was that décollage? Bonjour. Sarah fait. Ooh, it's loud. Oh, it is loud. Right. Oh, it is loud. Alright, yeah, it is loud. Yep. Bonjour, bonjour, bonjour. So, si vous là, moi je parle si vous là, bonjour. Moi ça parle créole. Alright. Alright, so that's engine number 1. That's engine number 2 started. Engine number 1 is gonna start up now. Yeah. So somebody voted for sounds. Definitely, they said sounds. Yeah, I feel like the sounds are. It does need a bit of reworking. I mean, initially it did sound. It sounds a lot better than V1, for sure. Okay. All right. So I feel we do have to give it credit. It does sound a lot better than V1. So, like I said, we're gonna taxi down this way, and then go all the way down. See the windsock blowing there, so that means runway 25. Yeah, I mean the startup, the way it starts up, the sounds on the startup is not great. Yeah, it sounds a bit off. You could hear it. You could hear it, like if you hear the sounds there, man. Just doesn't sound too right, does it? Alright, so let's get things off and running now. Okay. Engineer, so let's get flaps. Flaps 5. Ooh. Flaps 5. And I will do the voice recognition eventually. Just not right now. Alright, so let's get traffic stuff. And we are going to put weather and then probably terrain on each side. Okay. Doors are in order, passenger signs on, everything is on checked. Alright, so let's just get the flight controls here. Where it is? Over here. I'm not sure why that is only half. Oh, I think I know why. Yeah, because of the response curve. That's supposed to go all the way up like this. So I think probably that's why. There you go, so it goes up. So I did add the response curve slightly left. And right. Check. Right or left. Right or right. Okay. That's fine. Okay, here we go. I think we have everything all checked. Everything is all checked. Alright, so I think we can just put the taxi lights on. Alright. And get the checklist. Recall is checked.
Flight controls.
Checked.
Checked. Ground equipment cleared. Cleared.
Clear.
Checklist complete.
Okay. So we're pretty much ready to go. Alright. So as brief, like I said before, we are gonna go down. And then go all the way. Alright, so let's get the brakes off. There we go. Got a bit of throttles.
Have a safe flight.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
How nice this is, huh? Alright, and we are going over here. Going down on Charlie. Going all the way down. Alright. Take your time. Take your time. Alright. So I'm gonna take this off. So now we could see the bit of the route of where we go. I think we might just end up going straight into Estad, as you all can see. It'd definitely be better to go straight to Estad. Oh, there we go. Okay, so the cabin call, they did make a cabin call. There we go.
Yes, sir.
Oh, y'all called me. I'm supposed to be telling y'all. Alright, so let me see. We already have everything. Okay, flaps is 5, everything is set, and we can do the before takeoff.
Before
Proceed.
takeoff checklist, please. Checklist complete.
Take your time, take your time. Actually, it's not complete yet. I'm not sure why you said complete. Alright. Alright, there we go. I'm just making sure. There we go. Alright. So just put the APU off. No, well, we need it, but we don't. Not necessary. Okay. Everything is all good. There you go. And we are gonna basically depart straight out. Ready? And traffic. Oh, we departing straight out. Alright. Take your time. Take your time. Alright. Lights on. Perfect. There you go. There we go.
On runway 2.
Alright. So we go in. Are you ready? Okay, so we can just start the chrono. Sorry, the time. And then press auto forward. Alright. And let's get the throttle all the way coming forward. There you go. There you go. Sweet. B1 already, 100. Rotate. Oh. Nice, isn't it? Get, ooh. Control. It's nice, isn't it? Absolutely wonderful. Ooh. Nice. Okay. Alright, and let's get autopilot on. Perfect. Nice. Alright, so we climb in 180. Let's get flaps. Yeah, okay, since we don't have no ETC, so we can basically just direct to OSN. There you go. Flaps 1. Let's look at the little town there with the AutoOrtho. It's not looking too bad. Absolutely wonderful. AutoOrtho, man, and VisualXP. Alright, let's get flaps up. Flaps going all the way up. Perfect, sweet. Alright. Look how nice this looks, man. AutoOrtho, man. This is better than nothing. Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Cargo ops, man. Alright. Passing 9,000. Going up. 9,006. And 10,000, man. Alright, passing 10,000. London lights coming off. Alright. There you go. No longer need any of these lights. So thick, and we are gonna get the checklist here. Yeah, when it gets standard, because this I didn't press standard here. Alright, so let's go.
After takeoff,
After takeoff checklist.
checklist complete.
Alright, after takeoff checklist is complete. So we're climbing all the way up to flight to level 410 today. And let me see what Volanta is saying. And can I get Flightsim traffic? Here we go. Sweet. So this was supposed to be me up here, but I already made the turn, so it's a bit lagging behind. So I'm going to, hey, and this turbulence is all literally from the sim itself, because I deactivated other things. So now we just, the only thing I have is VisualXP, which changes my atmospherics, my clouds, things like that. So if I want to put this on 6, you guys can see that change there. If I want to put it on, like I said, 4, 5, but I use 5 most of the time. I just don't like this color too much. 7 is, it's a bit I'm not really seeing much of a difference in 7, but 5 is really nice for me. Yeah. But it's so nice, the AutoOrtho. Now I reduced the AutoOrtho quality, so it's now down to 15, 16 and not 17. So it might not look as crisp, but at least it saves FPS, especially using this heavy plane. Yeah. Passenger signs on, we'll put on auto. Nice. Yeah, so we don't need any of that anymore. You can see terrain over here. It's really nice. It's nice. It's nice. It's really nice. So here I am over here. Let me see. There is a traffic. I've had some traffic. November Delta Foxtrot 6 Papa Charlie is at 3132. At least let me see. Hamburg approach is online. I wouldn't be in this airspace anyway. Yeah, we'll be passing Bremen. But they did ask me to fly in Germany on the vote. I don't know why, but you see the water quality? I could change it to VisualXP, I'll just put it off. So water, if I put water, you'll see that it might change from your, you see, you probably could see it changing. If I leave it on 1, I put it down the water depth. I don't know. It doesn't look too nice, I know, but that's fine. I could just basically put it off. See, if I do that, then it's off. So I could put it back on. Should I just, I don't know, auto control water depth? I don't know, I'll probably put it off because it doesn't really probably look natural, so I'll just put it off. Yeah, I reckon I'll probably just leave that off because, like I said, this VisualXP is not updated up to 2025. It's only updated up to the ending of 2023. The developers and them never did anything after that. So yeah, AutoOrtho, man. Literally, they've literally never said anything after that. So VNav, yeah, the VNav on the sounds, I agree. Somebody else voted as well, said VNav on the sounds. I would agree with the VNav on the sounds as well. Like, I really love this plane, I really do, but for some reason the sounds are really starting to piss me off. Like the way the engines all of a sudden. So let's direct to STAD. So now we didn't have to do much work. There we go. We're climbing to flight level 410 today. Let's go outside for a little bit. Yeah. I put it. Alright, let me just put the external sounds down a little bit. Yeah, this is AutoOrtho, man. AutoOrtho quality. Yeah, so I basically stepped it down from 15, 16 instead of like 17. But look how nice this looks, man. Germany. I've been in Germany actually. Been in Germany twice. Oh, area is one of the landmarks, I think. Nice. When you have the AutoOrtho, like instead of actually getting ortho like photo scenery, you just let the AutoOrtho do its thing. So it'll actually compress all of that and plug it in and the sceneries and stuff like that, instead of having to go and make all of your sceneries. It does it all. So this obviously needs to work on. That's what we're building, but you could tell the photo scenery because look at clouds is actually showing through it, but that's fine. The water quality here, that's fine. Natural, that's fine. The aircraft is nice wing flex and stuff like that. Really, really nice. It's nice to see the engine actually can shake and all of that. You know, it's really nice, isn't it? Give me a second. I don't know why told me that my screen, my live was actually paused. Yeah, I don't know why told me that. I didn't actually check that until when just for a second there. So I went back and I was like, hey, is my live paused? Yeah. So I ended up seeing that literally my live is paused. But the AutoOrtho literally caused some of these issues there. Yeah, it still does like this micro stutter glitches thing. And before I thought it was like a memory issue, which at times it could be a memory issue. Literally, at times it literally could be a memory issue at times. So you have to be very, very careful. Well, not just careful, but sorry, I meant say you have to be like you have to actually watch your optimizations and all these sort of things. Literally, or else it. And then I have noticed sometimes glitches, especially with my webcam as well. For some reason, anytime I put my webcam, I will also get micro stutters. So there is a bit of glitch in how things operate. Yeah, if I have too many things running at the same time, I don't know. Yeah, so it's a bit weird, but that's just how it is. I'm not. I could try to get the VATSIM and stuff. Actually, I would go back on VATSIM. Aircraft is a B77 freighter, and I'm GEC or German Cargo. So yeah, I mean, guys, if you want, just vote. Let me know what you guys what you think that your what you think like it just needs working on, especially in this aircraft. Yeah, I mean, I could think of a couple things that really needs working on. I think the sounds, definite textures, I think. The VNav, yeah, VNav I would say as well. Yeah, and one of the problems is the fact that when you're in the cabin, it's just you lose a lot of frames. So there is the lower texture version of this. But I decided I'm gonna go with the full one. So it just seemed like today, for some reason, because of AutoOrtho, for some reason it's just dropping my frames there. What I'll do is I could just probably just forget the webcam. I'll just go with my self just now. Yeah, I'll just probably, because I have to, you know, go back on Flightsim, and it takes up a lot of resource. So what I'll do is I'll just not use my webcam. Alright, so let's get back in the cockpit. Ooh. Yeah, the frames are just low at the moment. That's because of the AutoOrtho, man. And I'm pretty sure it's the AutoOrtho just doing all of that in the background, just because it takes up a lot of resource, a lot of resource. Let me see what else is actually threatening. Yeah, it is the AutoOrtho. It's taking up literally 2 gigs worth of data, which is weird because if I already loaded it in, then why is it right? I'm not sure why is it writing into the stuff, because I would have previously loaded it in, unless if it's reloading new cache data, which is not, shouldn't be doing that, but because I already have the data. Unless it could be because of the area. If you go in a new area, well, probably that's what's happening, because I haven't actually flown that route. So it's, and then VATSIM is taking up a lot of data as well. So because VATSIM is taking up a lot of data, so chances are it could be that I might not even be able to fly on the VATSIM because of it just taking up too much data. Yeah, it's just so hard to move around in this. I swear, it's just taking up all of my resource. I swear, all of my FPS, man. It's like a FPS hog. Literally like a FPS hog. Let's have a little bit of a look around. Let's enjoy these views if we can enjoy it. Probably when we're coming back on the descent, we might just probably we might enjoy it a little bit more on the descent. And I probably should be prepping for that as well, because this flight is so short. Oh, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Oh boy. Well, I mean, that's what we have to work with. So I have to get ready for the descent stuff. So I did already. Let me see, to Lugas. Nice. Alright. So let me I'll put that for now. And we did say, or I did say, which one I'll do? I think it was this now. Okay, so let me just put Volanta screen up. Alright. So you guys can see I'm actually passing up. And I'll be making my way up. So it is telling me to prepare. It's gonna be preparing for the runway 04 left. Alright. 04 left. So we're gonna put this all the way down to 2. Let's see. Let's just put it all the way down to 10 then. Then 3. Nice. I know the visuals are a little bit not too great. The atmospherics looks a little bit, I mean, I could change it with this stuff here, but a lot of it is because in the actual atmosphere. Alright, now there is a bit of haze and stuff, so it's automatically doing it with the haze, which I mean I could put off if I want, but nope. It's going all the way, so like alright, can we put this back down to A2? Okay, there you go. So this is where it thinks it is, or it was, and now it's decreasing. Alright, so I'll keep it like that for now. I should have synchronized the heading anyway. I'm gonna start with this and short. Actually, we sign out this and now. Okay. You can even come here. Alright. That's if you're saying whatever. But I don't want to do that right now. We're gonna leave that like that for now. We have side out descent. So hopefully we get to see some good visuals coming in into Copenhagen. So we still have 2 votes, so everybody still voted for 2 things, which is that VNAV and sounds. So not much people are. Look at that, we're descending at 4. Alright, so let me take this off. Let me see if it descends on its VNAV, because they did try to fix VNAV along the way, obviously. Alright, at this point in time I'm gonna tell the passengers Just strap up. Oop, 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 oop. There goes. Why does it keep doing that? Now it's. Come on. Why is it doing that? Come on, stop being like that. I don't know why it's just always glitching here and there, man. It's literally always glitching. There you go. I don't know if it's loading in new data or something. But it's definitely AutoOrtho doing this kind of stuff. Right now memory and everything, it's just my CPU for some reason. CPU, and all of a sudden I'm in my GPU. So for some reason it's all just jumping around. I'm not sure why is it doing that. Or why has my FPS so low? Come on, come back, get back to normal. I think it's the AutoOrtho, so definitely I probably, yeah, I've never used to notice this stuff when I didn't have the AutoOrtho, so I definitely noticed that the AutoOrtho is having a bit of a glitch in terms of memory optimization and stuff like that. Yeah, because it's literally can you please load my sim back to normal, please? Like, it has my sim running like some kind of old thing here, and like, I don't know what's it doing. Why is it? It's like CPU bound. Like, why is it CPU bound right now? I mean, no, it's definitely the. What I love to do is I love to figure out how to avoid putting AutoOrtho with my CPU. Let me see, which program do I have? Where is, let me look for a program called Process Lasso. Alright, and let me see what's going on with that, because I don't like the fact that it keeps bottlenecking my CPU all the time. This thing is just literally just bottlenecking my CPU. Okay. It's just weird. This is just weird. Alright. I think I fixed that a bit. Put that for the, I think. I put that for the GPU. I think that might make things so much better. And the rest of the things can be normal. Yeah, the rest of the things can be normal. Don't need enough power. In fact, even this, I don't even think this needs Definitely doesn't even need all of that. Oh, the whole time. So you're telling me the whole time not running on, I had this thing running on CPU this whole time. Can I get to run on GPU now? Or will it run better if it's running on CPU? It says idle. Come on. So I only have two things on at the moment. CPU priority. Okay, so what else do I have here? I put on normal. I said this one. Okay. Priority. So I actually have to take a look at this stuff so I can really configure these things properly. Because I don't like the fact that these things are not running exactly the way I want it to run. You know, come on. It's like taking so much time and resources and all these sort of things. Let me see, is Discord part of that? I think Discord is, No. The issue is the disk, now it says disk is running 100% because the AutoOrtho, I believe, is doing that. I believe the AutoOrtho is doing that. Yep, why is it running so high? No idea. It literally is running very high. And then I would take out the Volanta. If I put this back to normal, would this do anything? Let me check. If I put this back to normal, what would that do anything for me? Let me see. So something is just messing up. Something is just playing with it. I don't know what it is, but something is just playing with it. Something is literally just playing with it, man. Come on. Stop playing around. So what if it could be my Volanta as well? Who knows? Let me see if I remove Volanta, if I'm gonna get back anything. Which I highly doubt it would. So something is just playing with it. Like, why are you doing this? Why is it? So everything is back down to normal, except the game is just not running. It's just not running on normal. So what are you doing? What are you doing? Explain, what are you doing? For some reason, I don't know why, like, sometimes things just run crazy and it'll be fine, and then all of a sudden, couple of days it'll be fine, next thing you know, just back to doing proper madness. Literally, like, whoa, what are you doing? It hasn't recovered ever since. And I have a very good feeling. I think I know what's happening. The cache file, probably the cache size has reached full. So these things tend to happen. If it's unbearable, man, I'm gonna have to end it. This time just really feel unbearable. I literally feel like this is being very unbearable. I don't know why this is doing that. For some reason, AutoOrtho just literally messing up everything right now. But it's not even updated. That's a problem. It's not even updated all the time. So AutoOrtho also it's gonna cause some problems. Yes, something is tweaking this. Something is really causing this to. I just don't know what it says. Something is just tweaking it. Yep. And it could be, what if I put my XP realistic off, because I think that did at one point that did mesh things up, yeah. So let me put that off. So let me put that off, let me see what happens. Cool. Come on. Yeah, so something is definitely just flicking up right now. And I have a feeling I have a feeling it might be this that's creating that problem. I'm trying to disable it, it's not even disabling. I'm not even pressing it, it's still not even doing it. So what is causing this to do that? AutoOrtho is also loading in stuff, so definitely my AutoOrtho as well. Yep, and it's not responding, so something is just... Alright, I'll have to end this. Yeah, for some reason my AutoOrtho, so I'll have to end this. So all of a sudden we're back, and I don't know why, but it seemed like a big part of it was also OBS. So yeah, my OBS is doing some crazy shit.
Left takeoff switch.
Why is this on this? I don't want utilities. So if we go, sorry, if we go back to the aircraft, no, simulation, and go back to, where is it? Subtitles. Well, I don't want any of this. There we go, off. Probably had a bit of a... But yeah. So let me see if I, my VisualXP, actually nothing is off. So they're all on. So the issue definitely was just OBS just felt like it was doing its own thing a while ago, literally stuttering my thing. Now everything's back to normal. Question now is, let me see if I go back and connect GEC, sorry, aircraft B77F GEC Lufthansa Cargo. ATC and ATC. I remove Volanta. So yeah. But it did say that the weather wasn't good anyways coming towards here. I have weather, but despite I'm not seeing anything. I mean, isn't the weather working in this aircraft? Is it working? Is it not? Well, will my webcam destroy things? Oh yeah. Too bright, that's why. I mean, it's a lot better than nothing. And let me see. EDDH. No EKCH. So Bremen radar. No Kefler. Sorry, no Copenhagen. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. All right. QNH. And we can actually go down and let's say visual. Sorry, no. Yeah, we could actually go on VisualXP. We can actually even look for the weather, but that's if we put like search for weather. Arrival, sorry. EKCH. Get arrival weather. So I don't have to put it on. Alright, so it's QNH 1009, few clouds. Alright. Yep. There we go. 1009. And let's put this out 1009. Perfect. So all my FPS is literally back up and running. Alright. Put this on 2. That's the only thing I don't like the weather sometimes have to be changing. That's because like when your internet sometimes it's dropping, stuff like that. Yeah. Let me see. Oh, so we click descend and flight of 1, 2. Yeah, a bit of everything going on today. Literally a bit of everything. Everything. Now I have this running back. All of a sudden so this just not going well together with my OBS. It literally just not going well together my OBS. Because every time I put OBS, all of a sudden it just affecting it. So I don't know why that is happening right now. Can you please tell me why you're doing that? Yeah, it's back down. It's every time OBS is open, it does that. Literally. Oh, so I moved it from priority high on the GPU and it's back. So I put it just above normal and it seems to be back normal. So if I put the GPU, it's in. Well, so far, well, that's what I'm seeing. I could be wrong. If that's the case, then I'm gonna put it back. So I probably had these settings wrong. Who knows? All right, so let's go down. All right, let's put landing lights on. problem is definitely like with my my AutoOrtho, man. When you're loading in new cache all the time, that is just a problem for it. Literally. Alright, so let's get head and hold. See? There you go, yeah, that is definitely one of the issues too. And then we have to go into 3000, but we're on a heading, and then once we lose, give me about one more. If I lose one more, let's go down to about, no, I'll have to remove, I don't know, I have to put VisualXP off. See, that's VisualXP off. That's default atmospherics, and that's atmospherics on with VisualXP. So let me see, is it taking up some frames? Let's put it back off. Is it losing any frames? Is that color fine? I don't know, I don't think so. I don't like it. So I'll put that. Alright, here we go. So let's direct to, there you go, over here. Get LNAV. I reduce its speed to 10. Oh god. Again? What's the issue here now? Oh Jesus, why is it doing that? Everything was fine and all of a sudden it just backed down. Like, why are you doing that? Are you upset with my OBS or something? Like, this thing always vex, man. It's the memory and stuff. It's like it's always vex. So what is the problem? Why is it always doing that? And it could be the shaders as well, huh? I did put the shader quality up. So probably that. Because it could be the rendering issue. So I don't know. I put that down and let's see if the shaders, if the messed up shaders is gonna solve or do anything to it. That might help it out. Alright, let's reduce the speed. 180, flaps 1. I don't know if it will help it, but let's see. So now that I know my AutoOrtho does have a problem with OBS, I'll have to try to get that sorted out. Let's get flaps 5. Alright, so we have a line with the localizer. We can press approach capture. Yeah, so definitely OBS, and I don't know, some reason there is just some sort of issue between them, which I have a very good feeling it's something to do with memory. I have a very good feeling it's something to do with memory. It's loading in. Okay. And I think the problem is I also have other things that is there, so I'll have to put my VisualXP off because I might play with the shaders and that might cause issues, so I'll have to put that back off. Yeah, because I just don't want too many things interfering with too many things. So for example, so I'll have to let me put it off. Atmosphere. I mean, I can, if I put one, it's not a big difference. I'll have to put the entire thing off. So I will have to do that on the next. Alright. On my next live, I'll put it off again because I only just put it back on just to see if it will work. But for the first time, since I put it back, I've been getting some issues. So definitely there's an issue. Flaps 15. And gear coming down. Why is it doing that? I will take out the atmospherics. Let's put you off. And then clouds. We'll keep the clouds. But the atmospherics off. Water, I think I did put water. I did remove the water thing, yeah. So atmospherics is off. Okay, so far okay. Hopefully all is well. I know it won't be, but yeah. Keeping it to 160 until 4. Now I put the, let me see what else I have. Okay, so OBS, okay, leave that above. Video, new sky, leave that like that. That's active programs. GPU normal. Okay. So I did put the shader thing off. And I have noticed a little bit smoother, so definitely it's not optimized. So I'll have to go back. Yep. So I think it's the shaders, too many shaders. Alright, so let's go down to minimum. Flaps 20. See, and the fact that I can move means that you could tell 123. Flaps 25, 123. Seven knots, 4 knots, only 4 knots tailwind, so that's good. Alright, so let's get flaps 30. And then I believe we can get a checklist as well.
Descent checklist, please.
We did all of this
Recall,
stuff.
Check. Notes. Check. Auto approach checklist.
We
Please.
had checked that.
Before landing checklist. Checklist complete.
Okay. Alright, so let's get these. Okay, keep you there. So I have speeds. Speeds is on my. Alright. And let me control the aircraft as well. So controlling speed on the aircraft. There you go. Reduce throttle. Alright. There we go.
1000.
So yeah, it seems like the problem definitely. So I had to remove. Or actually I had to put the thing off. So far I have to test that. Let's get the speeds because we're running below. Check speed, check speed. Nice, nice. Alright. Let's go down a bit.
Approaching 4 left.
Alright. Check speed. Approaching 4 left, alright.
100.
Alright.
400.
Check. Let's get up a little bit.
300.
Check.
Approaching minimums.
Check. Speeds.
200.
Check.
Flight slow.
For minimums.
100.
What's in there?
50.
Okay.
30. 20. 10.
Ooh. Not too bad. Reversers on. There we go. Perfect. Nice. Alright. Reversers. And. Okay. Alright. So we're gonna vacate over here. Sweet. We get flaps coming up. Alright. That was a nice one. There we go. There we go. Oh, my tiller. Tiller boy. That tiller moving real quick there. Ooh. Alright, here we go. Come back, stay in the center here. Okay. And the lights coming off. Taxi lights on. You can get the APU coming on as well. Sweet. And this off. Yeah. Perfect, isn't it? Now, let me see if I bring myself back, if it's gonna cause any problems here. And it's already starting to say some stuff there about encoding this and that and whatever. I don't know. One day, some days it's fine, other days is a different story. So it just seems like I can't do too much of the shaders or the clouds. So I'll have to put the clouds off, and definitely so I'll have to keep it in these settings with the water disabled, and as well as the atmospherics disabled, and using the sim, because the sim atmospherics is pretty nice anyway. Yeah. Alright. So let's put the rest of stuff off. Put flight director, since you no longer need any of these. All of these can go to off. Even this. How do you put this gear down? I'm sorry. Not gear.
Approaching 1.
Not sure. Alright, so we're crossing runway 1. Clear. Okay. Alright. Go straight, and we'll just get one of the parkings over here. Nice little flight factor with the 206.3. Not bad. I mean, airport map, could use that. Actually, search for airport. Oop. Take your time. You could have searched for EKCH. Alright. Let's go again. Identity search. There we go. I'm a Yankee. Sweet. Turn. Huge turn. Huge turn. And huge turn again. And I don't know, I will probably I'll take that on, I don't know, B15. Let's just take that. Nope. Is that B9? Oh, we just got B9. Alright, so we can put terrain off. That's traffic off. These are like radio stuff, radio waves and stuff. We don't want that. Sweet. Alright, taxi lights coming off. Okay. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh. I was supposed to put that back. There we go. Parking brakes checked. Make sure APU gens is on, everything here is on, and we can cut off engines. Alright, engines coming off. Yeah, they definitely need to work a little bit on. I know that this sounds a lot better than before, but yeah, they definitely need to work on the sound, man. So far we're at only 2 votes, so we'll end the votes here at 50. Yeah, that's not bad. Nice little flight here, just a short lived. Okay, so we put the beacon off. Alright, all of these coming off, off, off. No longer need these here. Especially the fuel pumps as well. The knobs will stay on, wing. Ready, alright. So everything else will stay for now. Right, check. Yeah, we'll keep it like that. So, yeah. I'll probably just make a little cabin. Probably a PA, just saying, I don't know. Just.
Sir, you need to set up your comm panel properly.
Is it on?
What can I do for you?
Alright, I don't know. I'll close the doors. Can we open the doors?
Please open this door.
Oh, one.
Doors are still armed, sir.
Alright. Then to disarm.
Door
Yes.
to manual.
Sure thing.
Alright.
Yes, sir.
Alright, so doors are. The doors are open. And let me put this on unlock, which it is. Open this door. And basically the passengers would be disembarking. I mean this, I don't know. But yeah. What was the end of that? I mean, I know the textures, they do have to do some texture work and stuff on this. I know my settings, actually it's just my settings, man. So I did learn a few things today, especially with your OBS and everything. I don't know why, for some reason. Today, it just decided it's gonna be like how it normally is. I always had it, but I think because I had the VisualXP, that probably had a bit of issue, and I also have the AutoOrtho running, so that also made things a little bit off. So yeah, arrived. Okay, and B9 at Copenhagen. I think it's all good, and yeah, well, hopefully everything should be next time. So I'm gonna just go outside for a bit, even if I'm error logic, but like I said, you know, just wanted to just get down, and it's not too bad. I mean, the scenery with the AutoOrtho and everything. There are some parts that AutoOrtho doesn't reach, so I also have to be very, very mindful of that. But yeah, It looks really, really nice. But anyways, that's gonna be all for that for now. Guys, I really, really appreciate it. Yep, thank you so much for coming by. Although, you know, amount of you who stopped by, really appreciate it, and we'll see you guys on the next one, man. Thanks, and have a good day. Bye bye.